We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, shit.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson looking to throw right away. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game is already changed.
Oh, shit. I forgot Cuz came back from injury. Oh, they didn't put... You sure they put a linebacker, a safety and linebacker?
For the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Pat Fryermuth. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. From the gun, Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's Tommy Townsend on the punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about
36, I want to block them.
This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. Well, the Rams at 5-4 now on the year. But they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
On 2nd down, it's Jenkins. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
The 4-yard ain't blocked.
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Pass complete to DK Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
1st down, 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st do
my God.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Right back to him on first down. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Butler. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into.
That's
a hell of a play.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Akers. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days.
I was jamming that nigga for 20 yards.
Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Fast, bitch.
He wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Wow.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Jenkins. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing is Gomez. Throwing on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gomez.
Wow, he threw that.
He fires one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Why the fuck he throw it so far over there? God, I
And
hate
he
this
will
number.
bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the
Here's the
lead
fucking
10-7.
completion, yeah.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I should take this one out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but
Look at this. Why are you throwing it so far?
This half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Curl. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Tucker's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gomez.
Like I said,
And
so
his throw
far.
is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another
All you
incompletion.
gotta do is press these motherfuckers.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jenkins.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Hey,
As they'll stop it
you
with
saw it, I'm like,
30
who
seconds
the
to go
fuck
in
he even
first
threw the
half.
ball to? I'm like, all right, man. That's what I say.
In motion left is Watkins. They'll look to throw again. Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Rams are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will give them the towards halftime. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Let that bitch go.
Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Jackson on first down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Why is there 6 people watching this? There ain't nothing to see.
Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 68 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jenkins, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Gomez now on third down. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. They'll run on first down. Jenkins, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he gets it inside the 10.
You know they love that white boy.
Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Back to throw. Gomez. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
That's complete left side to Bateman.
5 yards
So you can't break fast tackles.
And now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go play action with Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That linebacker started
The
jogging.
drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I said, I'm good. Look at 54. I don't want no smoke.
Until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Play action. Now Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run out
Look at the blocking.
and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Cam Akers with career touchdown number 70. And the Ravens have cut the lead back down to 2. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped
blocking
just short of
up
the goal
there.
line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
It's a run with Akers.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down.
Hey, I ain't seen nothing.
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second.
Hey.
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to
Man, can get crazy what they feel like.
but I also don't know if kicking an extra extra point being down one does for me.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What time is it? The game started 30 minutes.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
Hey, he was definitely in that
Last
job.
drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do.
Who the fuck hurt? He wasn't even in the play.
Created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Man, shit.
Here's Gomez looking to throw on second down. He's got his man on the crossing route. Calling a gain of 3
This nigga dislocated his shoulder. He was blocking on a play.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Gomez from the gun on third down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a really good job. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offense.
I was just trying to see how this nigga broke his collarbone while he was blocking. I know he out fag game.
They'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. They give up the middle to Akers. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
I hate that shit.
After this is the
That should be so fucking
It's
dumb.
on EA Sports. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They go play action now. Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I was really
Here we
good.
are in the fourth quarter, partners. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
from the shotgun. Here's a give to Akers. And now look at him go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I ain't know who the fuck they was going to put me
I
on.
guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I done lost my last 3 user games. Might not be going through.
Set to begin.
This might be it. Hey, I ain't got nothing else on me.
Looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 80 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss.
What the fuck Cup doing?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Up the middle they go. It's Jenkins. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
All right. Put him down
Nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Gomez. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Don't let the quarterback step up for shit.
But more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing.
Oh, he put it on the carpet.
Pick that shit back up. He's still out.
This will still be a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on
Somebody was stuck his ass.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Look at that hole, man. Hey, I might be the worst GM. What the Ron paying?
Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop.
He need to smack that man in his face.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's a run with Akers on.
Make that tackle. Never mind. You ain't good enough.
Going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 31. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. They'll try and run some clock here.
Now y'all make a play behind the line.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. They'll give this to Akers running right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 93 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Going right back to Akers. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. This to put a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet.
Oh, y'all dumb.
Hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
I can work with this. I can work with this. A minute 10, no timeouts, 8 points. I can work with this. You're saying the pass to my quarterback when throwing up. If it ain't a duck, it's going to you. Look, oh my God. Pick up the ball. No, no. Hey, they ain't even want it.
Stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Back to throw.
Huh?
He's got some breathing room. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Hey, that nigga's speed is 86.
He'll look to throw.
But then we come back with that one.
Incomplete.
Man, that shit on the way. My fault. Alright, here you go. Here you go. I got you.
So they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
That'll be caught by Cup. And they're able to work this across.
I don't think I got no more time to run the play.
Back to throw. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. He's saved it. No, he lost the football. Back their own 46-yard line.
So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you
We're
sure?
going to OT.
But yes, this defense has accepted.
We're going to OT, cuz. Don't back the niggas up.
Recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.